Hey guys, and welcome back to another tutorial. I know it's long overdue. Had a lot of people asking me to make a granny square tutorial. I have one on my page, I believe, but this is an updated one. So without further ado, let's go. So we're going to start off with a magic circle. This is how I start my projects. And this is me making the magic circle. It's very self-explanatory, but I understand a lot of people don't understand how to make it. You're going to make a magic circle, and then you're going to do 3 double crochets in the magic circle, chain 1. Then you're going to do that 3 more times, sorry, because that would be the one. And you're making 4 clusters so that way you can have corners starting off on your granny square. So I chained my 1. Now I'm adding 3 more double crochets back into the magic circle, as you can see right now. Then I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to put 3 more double crochets into the magic circle, as you guys can see. And that's basically how the first round starts off. You're making 4 clusters so that way you can have 4 corners. And that's what the chain 1 is. The chain 1 is making sure that you have space in between so you can have your corners. So that was 3, and then I'm going to put 1 more. I believe that was 3. I'm going to put 1 more granny square cluster inside of my magic circle so that way I can have 4 corners, a mini square, and then I'll show you guys how it looks once I slip stitch and pull the string. So that's what I'm doing. I didn't want to edit this video too much. I wanted to be straightforward. I hope you guys can see. I wanted it to be clear as possible, as clear as I can get it. When I was recording, it looked a little blurry, but it seems like it's not blurry, so hopefully it doesn't show up blurry on you guys' screen. For the people that's been asking for this video, thank you for being patient with me. And we're going to get to round 2. Excuse me, guys. So, slip stitch and pull your string if you don't want. So as you guys can see, you have the 2 corners at the bottom, and you're going to have 2 corners at the top. This is the chain 1 space, and I'm just showing you guys what to do. So you're going to turn your work and then work into the corner space and put 3 double crochets again, chain 1, and then you're going to put 3 more double crochets. So you guys are going to see what I'm doing. That's 3 double crochets, chain 1. Then you're going to put 3 more, and this is going to be your corner for the second round. First round, we just did a chain 1 space, and then for the second round, corners, we're going to do 2 clusters with a chain 1 in between. So that's 2. We're going to do 1 more. That's 3. Now we're just going to go right over those 3 double crochets from round 1 back into the next corner and do the same thing. But I'm just showing you guys that this is the corner. So back into here, double crochets into the chain 1 space, 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets, and that is the pattern for round 2. You're just going to continue doing that all the way until you get to the other side. But I didn't want to rush this tutorial, so I'm going to be showing you guys. That's why the video is a little bit long. And as you're going to see that the side is forming as well as the corners. And also, some people put chain 2 in between their clusters for the corners, but chain 1, chain 2, it doesn't really matter. It's going to look the same. So It's all up to you, but we're going to continue working around, making our corners for round 2, and now our square is going to get bigger. So this is what it's looking like right now. You have 2 sides complete, and then we're just going to continue and finish making the other 2 sides complete. So that's just what I'm saying right here. I'm just showing you guys that we have half of the round 2 done. Now we're going to finish off round 2 soon, and then you're going to see what it looks like for round 2. So round 1 was just the clusters with the chain 1 space. Round 2 is the granny clusters with 2 granny clusters with the chain 1 space in the middle. It's very easy. I don't know why a lot of people get confused when it comes to granny squares. There's really nothing to it but repetition. Maybe they don't know how to make the magic circle, but that's fine. You do not have to make the magic circle. You can definitely chain 4, and then slip stitch, and then you'll have your little circle. So I'm showing you guys going to slip stitch into the top to the first double crochet. So I'm slip stitching into the first double crochet of this round, and we're going to end this so we can start round 3. This is what it's looking like for right now with 2 rounds. Then you turn your work after your slip stitch, and we're going to start working on the side first. So where we ended off before, we had to work on the corner. Now we're ending off, we're going to be working on the side. So all you're going to do is put 3 double crochets into the side space. So you're going to see me put 3 double crochets into the side space, and then we're just going to make the corners like we did for round 2 in the next space. So 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to put the corner into the corner space with our 2 granny clusters and the chain 1 space. So all a granny cluster is just 3 double crochets together. Sometimes it's 2 double crochets depending on what you're doing in the project, but for this it's just 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets for round 3. So this is the pattern for round 3. We're just going to go all the way around to the end, the same way we did for round 2, but in round 3 we're just adding the side clusters. So that's what it is. We're not putting 2 on the side clusters, we're just putting 2 in the corners. So 1 cluster of 3 double crochets for the sides, and then for the corners it's 2 clusters with a chain 1 space, chain 2 space, whatever you want to do in the middle. And that's going to be all for round 3, and then I'm going to show you guys how this row, how this granny square is looking. Okay guys, so yes, let's finish up the round 3, and then if you would like to make your granny square bigger, depending on what project you're doing, or you just want to practice, you can keep going, and then you're just going to implement round 2 and 3 all throughout however many rows you're doing for your granny square. So round 2 we did the double clusters with the chain 1 space. For round 3 we had to add the side cluster, which is just 3 double crochets in 1 space. And then as you continue to grow your granny square, you're just going to be increasing the amount of side clusters that you have to do. But you will see once I'm done, I'll show you like where you would put the next side clusters once we're done with round 3. Granny squares work up so fast. Once you start making them, you're going to be like, oh wow, like what was I struggling with? It's really, really easy. I'm not sure why a lot of people don't understand, but hopefully my tutorial is easy to use, easy to work with. If I can find the other tutorial that I have, I will link that down below. If you don't see it down below, just leave me a comment and say, hey, we would like to see the other tutorial you did, and then I'll try to go find that for you guys as well. If I still have that video, I think I do. So yeah, that's just really going to be it for this round. Thank you guys for watching the tutorial. Hopefully you watch all the way through, as well as there will be more tutorials to come. I would like if